Familiar Wilson's Media. Relationships are the story.
You are made of meat, my friend, all the way down.
The following podcast uses words like and also. If you're not into any of that shit, then now's your chance.
3, 2, 1.
Run.
Super familiar with Wilson. Get it.
Welcome to Super Familiar with the Wilsons. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Josh.
And it is the middle of the night, and Josh is making me record after we walked around and collected what I can only describe as a beach bag tote full of candy.
I gotta tell you, Amanda, that I have determined that I do not like Halloween.
That is sad because I love Halloween, and I don't know how we're going to... You used to like Halloween when we were first together? You liked a lot of things. I think you're just grumpy.
I'm not grumpy. Don't dismiss everything I have to say by just saying I'm grumpy.
Well, but you are. Like,
No.
You used to like a lot of things, and now you have no patience for them.
Well, it's the thing that I don't like, and we've talked about this before, is the amount of candy that this child, that Winthrop gets, and it's not good for him. We've already determined in science, not even us, because like what do we know? We don't know shit. But I know that science tells us that candy is bad. Yes. And he's got my God, the amount of candy he got tonight. And it's not even... So, and here's the other thing. I don't know who's behind this, right? I don't know whether it's the American, sweet-making industrial complex or... Hershey's got together with whoever the hell. But why now do we have several trick-or-treat nights? It is the 27th, Monday, October. It is not trick-or-treat. Yet this child has been to, that I'm aware of, at least 2 trick-or-treat events already. I'm sorry, what has happened? That's not right. I don't get more than one Christmas. If we're going to double up on holidays, let's not double up on holidays where we sugar our children up so that they turn into literal monsters. No, let's have more Thanksgiving where we can have more football and more turkey and mashed potatoes. Or let's have more Christmas where I get shit too. Because Halloween's not for adults. It's never been for adults. It is not. The Samhain season is not for adults. It's just for children and the chocolate makers. Those two have colluded. They've gotten together, and let's get together. And they've said, let's fuck the parents. Just screw the parents and what they want and what they have to deal with. Because now we have got this, as you said, tote bag, this postal bag full of candy, and invariably we're going to have to get to the point where it's like, oh no, Winthrop, the rest of your candy was lost, because there's no freaking way that we are going to let him eat this 3 years worth of candy that we've gotten in the past week. And still yet to go. One more night, at least one more night. Now, I would not put it past someone in town throwing another trick-or-treat thing, and he has to go to that, or his school giving out more candy. But I don't understand. Someone contact the American Diabetes Association, get them down here, and have them get Wilford Brimley down here. And someone needs to put a stop to this. Ridiculous.
He has a fall festival on Wednesday at school.
Oh, Dan, you know what it is I'm going to go face first into the chocolate bowl.
What do you mean, Ben? You have already eaten more of that candy tonight than that child did.
No, that is absolutely not true. How
many Kit Kats did you eat?
I had one Kit Kat.
And how many Reese's?
One. I had two pieces
and then
of
you
candy.
had the Cinnamon Toast Crunch Kit Kat.
That was awful. This is the other thing that I don't understand. Why do they feel the need to? Why do the makers of Kit Kat, which I don't know who makes Kit Kat, the Kit Kat people, they have decided that not only is it necessary to have regular chocolate Kit Kat, which I think is one of the best chocolates that there is. I've also seen and had a white chocolate Kit Kat, which tastes just like wax. And then tonight, I got a Kit Kat, opened it up, damn thing was pink. I'm like, what the hell is this?
I think it was orange.
No, well, whatever it was. Unnatural
It's supposed
color.
to be cinnamon color.
Yeah, which I guess was orange. Cinnamon Toast Crunch Kit Kat tasted like wretch.
You said it tasted like Play-Doh.
It was awful.
Winthrop and I liked it. But we are more joyous than you. We find joy in the things. Also, okay, well, we can go one of two ways with the candy, right? We can go, you know what, Winthrop, you go face first and eat as much as you want, but this is the only night you're getting it. And then he'll vomit. It'll be like a candy hangover, and then we're done for the year. Or we portion it out, and he gets one a day until he's 21.
What if we were to do that? We have never done that. And if I wasn't afraid that he might fall into a coma, I would be all for okay, Winthrop, eat as much chocolate as you want tonight. Because, maybe that it'll have that effect. Maybe that it'll be that he will be over coffee.
It's over coffee?
Coffee. Jesus. Chocolate is what I meant to say.
Just kind of like you and vodka?
Oh, yeah. No, I can't have vodka. Yeah, see?
Yeah, you and vodka. You had too much vodka, and now you don't want vodka anymore.
I do not even want to smell vodka. I don't even want to look at vodka. Don't want to do it.
I like vodka. I just never have it in this house because you don't like it. I love Halloween. I love the theatrics of it. I love the dressing up. It's not even about the candy. And I have such fond memories of trick-or-treating when I was younger. And so I love the Halloween.
See, here's the other thing about, I don't mind Halloween, but as I age, there are less and less costumes that I can have.
I know. You're just not being creative.
No, there's only so many like egg-shaped people that that exist in fiction that I can have.
Humpty Dumpty again this year.
That's right. Hey, Shrek. All right. No, it's so I've never been able to wear costumes that don't require glasses.
Oh, because you don't wear contacts.
No, because I don't wear contacts. I don't like them. And so there's that. So nothing with a mask. Or it can't very well be Superman, right?
Yeah.
I can be Clark Kent, but I cannot be Superman.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Superman, and he forgot to take off his Clark Kent glasses. No.
Well, you can wear the Clark Kent shirt with the Superman unitard underneath it.
No, I'm absolutely not going to do it. So, and of course, I can't be Elvis because I don't have any hair, so I can't style my hair.
These are your two choices: Clark, Superman, and Elvis.
Clark, Superman, yes, and Elvis.
You knew what I meant. Don't distract. But you say that Halloween is just for the children. We had a house full of adults that were just as dressed up as the children were on Saturday.
We did have a really good party. I do have a question, though, about this party, about parties in general. I love throwing parties. I love having people over to the little old house. Love all of that. And we shoved 30 people into this tiny ass house?
Well, our house isn't tiny, but it's just not designed for a flow of people because it's a 2-story house. Like if we had took it and laid it like end to end in no one story, great. But as it is, so we had all of the children upstairs in the loft watching a movie, but all they managed to do was scream throughout the entire thing. And there was probably like 10 or 12 kids here and then all of their parents. And so I think like 20 plus adults and like 12 plus kids.
So here's my question, though. What do you, as the party hosts, and also I'm asking you folks listening out there, if you ever have folks over, what do you see as your responsibility towards the guests that you have in your house?
Yeah, I feel like I don't settle when we have a party because I need to make sure that and I go straight into teacher mode. So if there are kids here, I'm helping the little ones, like we've got crafts or making sure the little kids are comfortable. There were like some 4 and 5-year-olds that I was more, that's my demographic. Those
Sounds
are
like
my
you
people.
just said that they were 4 and 5-year-olds. No, they weren't 4, and as far as I know, I think they're all from this country.
4 and 5.
Go ahead.
6, 7, and that's my new one. I'm going to do that. 4 and 5. That's going to be the new slang. Anyway, I want to make sure that I'm trying to make connections between people who don't know each other. And I also feel really bad because I told everybody I was going to order cheese pizza for the kids and totally forgot to do it. So now I feel like I've lied. When we have a dinner party and we're all just sitting around at the table and talking, then I'm chill. But not when we have like a whole ton of people.
So that is my question, though. Do you feel like it's your responsibility as the host to make sure that everyone is plugged into everyone else?
I don't need them to be plugged into everyone else. I just need them to have
people.
somebody else they're plugged into, right? Like, for example, we had It was mostly a lot of my work people, but then we had some neighbors and a friend of yours, and then Winthrop had his best friend here and his parents, and super lovely, wonderful people. I want to hang out with them more, but they didn't know anybody else, and so just trying to make connections of, oh, you know so and so, and you know so and so, and just making sure everybody felt like really comfortable. And they said they had a really great time. So I'm hoping I got positive feedback. I think our net promoter score is probably pretty high.
What?
A net promoter score is like, when you buy your new Adidas and then Adidas sends you a survey and say, how likely are you to buy another pair of Adidas? How likely are you to recommend this to your friends? That's your net promoter score. And so so how likely are you to attend a Wilson party again in the future?
I also want to know, folks out there, when you throw parties, do you structure the parties? Do you prefer structured parties or unstructured parties? Because we had trivia.
Yeah.
Like we did trivia. And then the last party we had, I think it was your birthday. Was there one in between the?
We had a potluck just in like June or July.
Right. Did we have any sort of activity at that?
I don't think that we did.
At your birthday, we had an activity as well. And I feel like for me, having an activity is better because it brings everyone together in the room and like you're doing something as opposed to I'm just going to go to this party and maybe I will chat with some people, or more likely me, I won't. When the last few times we've gone to a person's house, like from your work, I've kind of sat to the side because I don't know anyone there, and I'm not Mr. Outgoing. I'm Mr. I will engage if you come to me, but also I don't think I have one of those faces that begs people to come over.
That guy's really pissed about Halloween. Go talk to him.
No. But I feel like my responsibility as a host is to provide something to take the pressure off of the people like me.
Yeah, I think it was good. It was funny because one of my work friends who's newer to our center and she had not been to our house before, she said to me, I've never been to a party like this. Usually I just go there and we talk and drink. And I'm like, no, when you come to a Wilson's party, you must play trivia or you must have a catwalk for your costume. But she's like, no, I really liked it.
We also did have prizes for the best costume and the best couple's costume.
But everybody committed and participated.
Yeah, no.
Which and Muffy was down, like participating and on a team, and you and Muffy had a couple's costume.
Yeah, no, that was good. No, it was all good. Those of you who are listening out there, do you prefer like a structured party or do you prefer just to hang out? I know that the Belsons would probably say that they don't like forced fun.
Oh, God.
This is the expression that I've heard before, forced fun. Which, by the way, the Belsons mentioned on their podcast earlier that they had not received an invitation. But we did. You did.
To our party or to just to anybody's in the world?
No. To our party. You did.
I asked them.
Right. But
lies, Belsons.
No, but the thing is, we didn't offer to cover
their airfare.
Airfare from London or from Slough.
Listen, friends, when people came to my house, I gave them like things I had bought at Trader Joe's that were around $3.99 in American dollars. So whatever that conversion rate is what I'll give you toward your airfare.
Okay, listen, y'all are welcome to come on over and see what a big mess this country is whenever you want to.
Okay, speaking of costumes though, so I'm a little stumped because Winthrop has to this Friday at school. They're not usually schools will do like, oh, come as your favorite storybook character or whatever. Well, his teacher is saying he has to come as an idiom.
Okay.
And so he didn't want to do it. And I'm like trying to explain to him that I think this is an assignment because there's a paper he has to fill out. This isn't just like voluntary. I think he has to do, this is forced fun.
Forced fun.
And so he has decided to be a piece of cake. So I'm just going to get a white t-shirt and do some felt like cake on it. Right. But then for the whole school, it's Red Ribbon Week. And do you remember that like from the 80s and we had DARE and stuff like that? Red ribbon is the ribbon that's you're going to say no to drugs.
Yeah.
Okay. So on Friday, how did I send it to you in the Belsons? How does it word? It's like he has to wear a costume that shows how he's going to say no to drugs.
I don't even understand
what does that
means.
look like?
Does that mean that he arrives as like someone, like as a cautionary tale, like he's got to come in and he's got dark circles under his eyes and like really red nose and
He's the non-example.
track marks in his arms? Like, what does that mean? I think I'd like to please get back to just coming as an idiom.
Okay.
I think he could. So here's some idioms that he could go as, right?
Yeah.
Break a leg.
Are you going to break his leg?
No, but no, he goes like with a cast
Oh, but I
on.
have like a leg thing he can walk around in.
Okay, well, bite the bullet.
Okay.
Oh no!
No, you
can't take that to
no
school.
bullets
Never
to
mind.
school.
Let's see. Oh, here's an interesting. No, can't do this one.
I saw one that was like beating a dead horse, but I'm not giving him a bat and a horse stuffy.
Beat around the bush. Let's not even touch that. Let's see. Hit the sack. That's a good one.
Oh, that is a good
hit
one.
the sack. You could just come in with like a boxing glove and a sack of garbage. Pull someone's leg. Well, that could be right hand in hand with break a leg. There's plenty of things that he can do. Time flies when you're having fun. He goes with a clock that has wings on it. That's a good one.
You'll be in charge of the idiom costume then.
Yeah. Well, no, but what is he going to go as?
Well, I told him he doesn't want to go as anything. And then he was like, fine, I'll go as raining cats and dogs. I can get an umbrella and put cats and dogs on it. I'm like, they're not going to let you open the umbrella in school. And so he was like, I don't want to do it. I said, okay, let's just do a piece of cake. And so he's like, fine. So I'm going to just get him a shirt with a piece of cake on it. But you can come up with something else that's more creative.
Comparing apples to oranges. He goes with an apple and an orange. Yeah,
apples to oranges.
Don't count your chickens before they're hatched. That's a good one. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's a good one too.
Two baskets with eggs?
Yes. No, yes.
All right, we've got those. I've got baskets. I've got Easter eggs.
Don't count your eggs before the milk is spilled or something like that. I don't know.
Don't cry over spilt milk.
I have another different question. Different subject.
Another different one? Okay.
Yes, different subject. Can you tell that maybe I've had a little wine tonight? But that's okay. What's with all the water bottles?
In our life or just in general in the world?
In general, how the hell did we survive?
We didn't. We drank out of water hoses.
Children.
Fountains.
Without having a water bottle at our beck and call.
And these children, have you seen the one Muffy carries around?
No.
It's big, and she like fills it up all of the time.
These kids must have to pee constantly.
I have to pee constantly, and I don't even have a water bottle.
Well, that's because we're both old.
No, I've always had to pee.
I've always had to pee too, but I've gotten to the point now where I am I might as well set a timer for 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Because I will wake up and have to pee. And I don't care if like I've had a big drink before I go to sleep or not. I don't know whether my body is sucking the humidity out of the Florida air, but 3:30 clockwork,
Yeah.
I pee. I might as well plan to do something because I'm going to be up anyway.
Okay.
I need to get a job that starts at like 4 because I am going to be waking up at 3:30. Is there any remote jobs that start at 4 that I can work from 4 until 8 or whatever the or
remote jobs
4
now.
to like 2 or whatever it is.
You can go work in a bakery. They start making the donuts really early, I think.
I don't know. I could do it though because I am waking up. But I just don't understand. I mean, you said it. When we were kids, like first of all, it was going to be Sprite, right? It wasn't
Tang.
right, or like Sunny Delight or fruit or what is it? Fruit
Kool-Aid?
punch, Kool-Aid, right, or bug juice or whatever.
Hawaiian Punch is what you're thinking of.
Hawaiian Punch is exactly. Those were the things that we lived. Or Gatorade. A lot of Gatorade in my house. I didn't do one fucking stitch of sweating, much less athletics, but I had my Gatorade, boy. But like water wasn't a thing. Like no one, and you said it. Like when we're having water, it's when we're sucking it out of a rusty hose, right?
Yeah.
And that's not a euphemism.
And it's probably like reclaimed water. It's probably not like filtered. It's just...
Dude, they did not reclaim water in the 80s. It's just the water you got was the water you got.
From the aquifer.
So I just don't get it. I just don't understand
We
all
had
of
tea
this.
in my house a lot. My mom would make sweet tea.
Oh, yeah. Well, you were Southern.
Yeah.
We did not have tea in my house. I don't think I drank tea. That's not true. I had that fake Lipton's.
Oh, yeah,
really,
that's gross.
Yeah, I had that. I like that. That was actually good. But it always gave me a sore throat after I drank it.
Oh, that's weird.
Out of the can, yeah. But I just need to know where all these. What's the point with all these water bottles? What's the point in any case?
I don't know. And Winthrop won't drink his because it's warm, like because it's not an insulated one. And so now I've just taken to filling it up with just ice cubes, so that by the time he goes to drink it, it's at least like room temperature. I did buy him a fancy new water bottle for his birthday.
So reminder, it started to leak this morning, so now it leaks.
Okay, well, I ordered him a new one for his birthday, which is in like 7 days or something.
Okay.
I thought about what we could buy him for his birthday.
What's that?
But I don't know if you're on board with this or not.
What's that?
A keyboard, because he was into tonight when we were at work and he wants to play the piano, and I'm not buying him a piano, but we could get him, like, I had a Casio keyboard when I was little and it had the lights that lit up so you knew which one. It was like Simon Says, but like, or Simon with that thing that light up and you push the buttons, and it had a tape and you could put it in it and it had songs on it that would light up and teach me how to play it. And I learned how to play Right Here Waiting for You by Richard Marx. Also, I Just Called to Say I Love You was on that tape. And then What's Love Got to Do with It? Those were the 3 songs that were on my Casio keyboard.
Whenever I saw Casio, I would know how to play the one button.
What?
The demo button.
Okay. But anyway, I think we should get him a keyboard.
Fine, that's fine. As long as it comes with headphones.
Okay. Yeah, no, he does. You know what he asked me for his birthday? A gaming chair. I told him no.
No, absolutely not. We're not doing that. Yeah, that's good. So let's see what we've covered here. I don't like Halloween. What's with all the water bottles? Should there be forced fun? I'm going down my list of things that we're going to talk about today. Chicken Tom. Let's talk about Chicken Tom a little bit.
Okay.
Chicken Tom has retired from his job. I don't see him at work anymore. And Chicken Tom, I am calling you all the way out right now because you are not answering my texts. And I do not want to think that you have turned your back on me and we're no longer friends because we don't work at the same place anymore. So Chicken Tom, where have you gone?
That could be a song, like a really good country song.
You program it on your Casio. You think it'd be a country song? Chicken Tom, where have you gone?
Of course it would.
I think it's a really sad Gregorian chant.
Okay, or it could be that. Ridiculous. Tom, hope you're well. Please get in touch with Josh. He's sad.
You know who we did see tonight?
Joey.
We saw Joey. You all, if you make it to the end of our recording, you know that we give Joey always a shout out. And we saw Joey today. Wonderful to see Joey. He was asking, because he's not all the way caught up with our show, he was asking if there's any updates on the homeowners association or the developers of this neighborhood. And the answer is not really. So we all the neighbors got together. They put their differences aside to gather on the pool deck of the neighborhood pool and complain. And,
just for about an hour.
And try to come up with some sort of strategy on how to get these people to do the stuff that they're supposed to do. And we created a WhatsApp group, as I said. And that first week, boy, people were like on fire writing complaints to code enforcement of the county. And since then, as with most efforts and revolutions, it kind of went.
Yeah, I mean, we got what we needed out of it. I would like other things to happen, but the thing I needed to happen happened. So I've lost a bit of fire in my umption of my gumption.
So there you go, Joey. There's your update. It's funny because, yeah, like Amanda said, we were happy when they ripped this damn house down next to us. We were fine and we were content. And then the rest of the neighbors saw that and they're like, oh, we can do this too. And then they made this meeting and they asked us to come to it, which, all things being equal, I could have easily just not have gone to it because, like I said, the thing that we wanted was gone. So, it's, if we're not doing it, it ain't gonna get done.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
You have the power. Speaking of people that we call out at the end, I know we haven't gotten an update letter from Jeff, right?
Right.
But did you see Jeff's? So Jeffrey, I'm thinking of you. Did you see Jeff's post today?
No. Maybe.
Jeff, I'm going to tell your story a little bit, but you put it out on the socials, so I think it's okay. Jeff bought a cologne. There's a cologne that Jeff really, really loves. Really, really expensive. So he got a dupe of it. Smelled really great. Got complimented on it. Woke up this morning horribly swollen. A really, really bad case of contact dermatitis.
Oh, no.
Had to go to the emergency clinic. Had to get a steroid shot. And is on steroids for like the next week. So the lesson is Jeff's skin is really bougie.
Bougie? What do you mean bougie? If it's all broken out, that's not bougie.
Because it was the knockoff scent.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that he's too fancy for that mess.
But Jeff, I'm thinking of you and hope that you're well, because that is really miserable.
Yeah, sorry, Jeff. Our condolences to you, and hope you heal up really soon with your bougie skin.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
It's Fesshole time. That's right. It's time for Fessholes. Amanda, I have 3 Fessholes for you, and I just want you to give me your response to these if it reminds you of anything that's happened to you. Like this first one. I may have nearly knocked out my gynecologist by shooting a speculum at his head.
Oh, God. Like from your vagina?
It wasn't my fault. He made me laugh. My muscles contracted, and suddenly my twat was a cannon.
Oh, my God. No, that's not happened. But I have fallen into the lap of my gynecologist when they told me to scoot down further on the table.
No, and you were like naked?
Yeah, well, I'm naked from the waist down.
How was that for both of you? Did
Horrible,
you have to,
but I was 18 and it was my first time at the gynecologist.
Did you have to
I mean,
pay
he caught
extra?
me.
Oh,
and was like, push me back up.
Oh, that is. And did you ever go back to him again?
No,
of all,
but this is also the doctor that delivered me. So he was like old at this point.
Okay, well. Male gynecologist, though?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think they had female ones in the 70s.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, they weren't as yes, of course they did, but they weren't as prominent.
Oh, man.
Shirley had a male one. I started to say Castro. That's not right, but it's something similar.
Dr. Castro. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, next one.
Mm-hmm.
When I make a sandwich using
Carrillo.
bread.
I remembered his name. Sorry. Go
What?
ahead. Carrillo. Dr. Carrillo. Go ahead.
Okay, God rest his soul. When I make a sandwich using bread from a sliced loaf, I insist on it being made with 2 adjacent slices from the loaf.
Of course.
These dudes have been through a lot together on the way to my plate, so it's only right their last journey is together into my gob.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They have to be friends. And also, though, because when you slice it, those are the ones that are going to match the best.
I feel like now, though, that I want to only ever get the ones that aren't next to each other, because it's the same thing like you're a host of the party. You're trying to get new people together.
I know. But I do this, though. Like, I have empathy for inanimate objects. So, like, when I'm shopping, I don't typically pull the first one off the shelf. I will get 1, 2, or 3 back, because the first one off the shelf is going to get taken. The other ones aren't sure that they're going home with anybody.
Oh, God, you're not right.
And so I've just got to get them. I think they need to have hope. The ones in the front are going to get a home.
It's amazing that you're concerned that the tomato soup can's going to get picked last for kickball.
Yes, and if they're dented, I'd get them even more, because then like no one's going to want them because they're damaged.
Oh, God.
That's how I wound up with you.
You're damaged. Okay, next. 24-year-old guy here in my first ever serious relationship. We rent a place together now, and I've just been told for the first time that it's not normal for people to iron their socks and boxers.
Oh, sir. Listen, I think the only time that ironing of the socks and boxers is okay is if you have a personal valet who's doing that for you.
Oh, then it's especially not okay.
No,
if you've got to
then
have
that's accepted in your world.
If you've got to have that kind of hang up, don't you dare impose that shit on anyone else.
No, this is what the prince and the kings and the queens all have, because it's expected of the royal family.
Yes, and we all know how incredibly well adjusted they are.
No, they're not.
Isn't that right, Andrew?
Nope.
All right, so those are our Fessholes for today. Hope you enjoyed them, and if you want to hear some more Fessholes, then bop on over to, I don't know, one of your socials and look up Fesshole. Not a sponsor, but we really enjoy them.
It is game time, and that is from AJCW, who is our lovely second-born son. Gonna have a birthday soon. Happy birthday, Andrew.
And if you want to hear more music by AJCW, check out any streaming music app. He's there. He's good.
So talking about Halloween, and one of the things that has been driving you nuts is this idea of 6-7, right?
Don't want to mention it anymore. Don't want to talk about it anymore.
Well, but that's what you and Muffy were for Halloween.
Yes.
Because she was a 6 and you were 7 because we couldn't figure out what you should be. So we've been having this conversation around what does this mean? And I thought back to one of our more successful outings of me giving you a game was you trying to identify the slang terms for vaginas and penises, right? Across the centuries.
Yes, I wouldn't have called that quiz particularly successful, but go ahead.
Okay, well, similar to, but this is more just like, I'm going to ask you a little bit of slang questions from across the centuries, right? So, do you know, what did bumbershoot mean in the 19th century?
Vagina.
No. Is it A, foolish person, B, an umbrella, C, a type of hat, or D, a dance move? Bumbershoot, all one word.
Type of hat.
It is a playful Victorian slang for an umbrella. All right. No, I'm not asking you that one. Okay. Here's an 80s slang one, right? Like you're an 80s kid and you were saying tonight to Joey that you don't think that we had words that just meant nothing.
No, all the slang that we had growing up was connected to something that existed on this planet. Yes.
So what was a Zeke in 1980s slang? Do you know this word, Zeke?
Zeke was the nickname of Isaiah Thomas, a point guard for the Detroit Pistons. I get a point. Mark it down.
Okay. Was it A, Greek person, B, a geek who is undeniably attractive, C, a type of hairstyle, or D, someone who's asleep?
Type of hairstyle.
It was a geek who is undeniably attractive. When someone was geeky in personality but actually attractive, fun, or pretty, you called them a Zeke. They're the best kind of geek. All right.
It's ridiculous.
And we've talked about 6-7. Nobody knows what it means, but I did find out the origin of it. I think it originated from the song Doot Doot 6-7 by Skrilla and videos of NBA player LaMelo Ball, who is 6'7", set to the song, and it went viral. Okay. Do you know what bag your face meant in the 80s?
Yeah, it means that you're ugly, so bag up your face.
I've never heard of this.
Oh, yeah, no. Gag yourself with a spoon and then bag your face.
Okay. What was powdering hair in Victorian slang?
You mean other than powdering hair? Do you have multiples?
Putting powder in your wig, getting drunk at a tavern, grooming yourself, or going bald?
Grooming yourself.
Getting drunk at a tavern. When Victorian gentlemen headed to the tavern to drink excessively, they'd say they were powdering their hair instead of just saying getting drunk. Okay. I don't know this. Did you say this in the 80s? Butter? When something was butter?
When something was butter? I've heard of butterface.
No. Yes, but that's but her face.
Right.
Okay.
Well, no, but it was butterface.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. So something fatty, something smooth and cool, someone who spreads gossip, or a type of dance move.
Oh, it's like butter. It's like butter. So smooth and cool and whatever.
The example that it gave me is you got to peg your pants. That's butter.
Yeah. Got that one.
Okay. What did tallywags mean in the 18th century?
Penis.
No, testicles.
No, you were supposed to give me multiples.
A type of dance, a man's testicles, wagons for transport or fake money.
Testicles.
Tallywags or terrywags. It's a euphemism for testicles, and so was thingamabobs.
I'm giving myself points for that.
Okay. All right, that's fine. Here's a new one for you. Late 2025.
Go ahead.
What does girt or girting mean?
When you gird your loins.
G-U-R-T, girt.
Girt. I think it's to like throw up.
All right. Is it A, type of yogurt brand, B, doing something very smart but also very dangerous, C, being tired, or D, wearing nice clothes?
Nice clothes.
Doing something very smart but also dangerous. It started as a viral girt yo meme, but it evolved into this. So you've heard it here first. Use girt.
What is it from, though? What does it mean? What's the origins of the word?
I don't know. 2025 memes. Who knows?
It's like yeet. I know what yeet means, but where did the word yeet come from?
I don't know, but here's my favorite one. And we'll just do a couple more 2025s. But this one is 18th century slang. What did lobcock mean?
That's when it's so big that in order to not tread upon it, you had to throw it over your shoulder.
Is it a type of seafood, a door lock, a haircut, or a large relaxed penis? Also a dull inanimate fellow.
Door thing.
No, it is 18th century, actually uses this word both as an anatomical reference and as an insult for boring men. It is a large relaxed penis. There you go.
I don't...
What? You don't like that?
No, I don't know that that's such a big insult. You're a large, relaxed penis. That sounds lovely.
All right, just two more. All right. What does chat mean when Gen Z says chat, is this real?
Like friends.
Yes, they're addressing their group of friends. It's like saying guys. All right,
Yep.
Last one. What does Shreking mean in 2025 Gen Z dating terms?
Dating terms?
Mm-hmm.
You're dating someone who's just as ugly as you are.
Someone you're not physically attracted to, but hoping they'll treat you well.
Bam. There we go. So
you did pretty well.
no, I count.
You counted? All right, how many did you get?
There's 10 questions.
Yep.
I got 50%, baby.
All right, so 50% is a respectable showing. I'm going to call you a lubcock.
Please don't. All right, Amanda, that's all there is. There is no more. What'd you think about that mess?
Thought it was all lubcock.
That's so good.
My new word.
Oh, good. Use that at work. See how long you last. The folks without whom we would not be able to do this every week. These are the folks that we would like to thank. Thanks to Josh Scar. We've met him. Thanks to Monique from Germany. Not met her, but got a letter from her. Thanks to Matt. Not met him. Antonio. Nope, not him. Leo. Nope. Ryan Baker. Met him, I think. Don't really remember. Refined Gay Jeff. Met him. Spent a lot of time with that wonderful person. Joey.
Joey.
Of course, we know Joey. Danny Buckets, met him in London. Chicken Tom, I knew him. Mark and Rachel, of course, we spent
Lovely
time with
lovely
them.
people.
And Dan and Gavin, we've met them, but don't necessarily want to admit to it.
I'll admit to knowing one of them.
So until next week, or whenever it is that we get around to recording again, you all be safe.
Go be kind.
Bye.
Bye.